The following portion of Fox 43 AM Live is sponsored by Electrical Specialists.
In this week's edition of Ask Your Local Electrician, Brandon Hogan with Electrical Specialists answers more of your questions about whole house generators. This week focusing on the installation.
How's it going, everybody? I'm Brandon with Electrical Specialists. Welcome to today's episode of Ask Your Local Electrician. We're still talking about generators, automatic whole house generators to be specific. And on today's episode, we're going to be talking primarily about installation. So when we talk about installation, we're literally getting to the point where you've already picked out what brand you want. You found what size you want. We've done a load calculation. We've done all those things. And now we're getting down to actually the meat and potatoes of getting it set, getting it installed, getting it hooked up. So where do we want to start? Usually it's easiest to talk about location because that's going to make a big difference, not only in price, but what parts you need, where you're going to set it. So to find out where you need it, let's talk about where your meters are at. Now keep in mind, this generator is going to be interacting with both of your utilities. You're combining gas and electric. So it needs to be somewhere where those are located. Hopefully your gas meter and your electric meter are on the same side of the house. If not, we need to talk about maybe getting some estimates to maybe move a gas line around the house to where the electric meter's at, or if it's easier, getting the electric turned around the house to where the gas meter's at. But you need to have both of them accessible in one spot because that's what the generator requires. Now, once we've decided which one you're going to do, if you're going to move one or the other, or hopefully you already have both in the same spot, we need to talk about clearance. So these electric utilities, the gas and the water meter, they need to be maintained by the city, by your power provider. So there are clearances we need to discuss. We need to stay about 3 feet away from each meter. That way if they need to come in and work on it, they can. You could sometimes dance around these rules, but just keep in mind if they ever need to come replace stuff, they have every right to move that thing out of the way. So just save yourself the trouble, get your 3 foot of clearance from both utilities. Let's talk about the other kind of clearances we need to discuss. You need to keep the generator about 2 foot off of the house, and you need to keep it about 5 foot away from any door or window. Now, why is that? Well, you got to think a generator is a small engine. Think about it like a small car. It's got a combustible engine. It's got exhaust that it puts off. We don't want that coming into the house. And we don't want it too close to the house to that rattling and shaking. You don't want to hear that at night. So let's make sure to keep a 2 foot clearance and a 5 foot clearance from windows. Now we're talking about setting the equipment. You've got your spot. You've located it. You say, here's a perfect spot. Yes, I may have to bring my utility around. One more thought on that. A lot of times people have to upgrade their gas meter or the size of their gas pipe to make sure that it runs fully. So you might look at that when you're getting those estimates if you need to. But now that we're setting it in place, we need to talk about getting a pad. You can set or make your own concrete pad to manufacturer specifications. Make sure to find out what they require. They do have a 3-inch clearance from the ground to the bottom of the unit. So you can make your own, but we do find it easier just to buy the prefabricated pad from the manufacturer. It already is the right clearance and also has bolt holes that are threaded in it, so you could screw it right down so it doesn't move. So that's what we prefer. But before we go to set that pad, we want to make sure that ground is nice and level. You can go by somebody's house and notice that the generator is not level. Just know that that's not very professional. And also, as you can imagine, if a car was sitting at an angle all the time, the oil collecting on one side, it's just not good for it. You want it nice and level so it runs nice and smooth. You get a longevity out of it for your investment. So we like to put some, say, pea gravel down. You can add some sand to it to thicken it up. Get that nice and flat. Use a 4 foot level. Then make sure your pad goes on at level to make sure it's straight. Then you're good to go. The last thing we talk about is when you put your utilities, the gas and the electric, into the unit, you want to make sure to use flexible line. Like we said, it's a car, it's going to shake even though it's bolted down. We want to make sure you don't put in hard lines. Those tend to break. You want to make sure it's flexible so if it moves a little bit, it doesn't cause any problems. Well, that's it for this episode, guys. On the next episode, we're going to have our generator expert, Steve Burnett, come in and tell us how it's done. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching, hanging out with us. If you have any more questions or if you want to know more about any of the subjects we cover, go to our website at www.especialists.pro. There's tons of stuff on there to get you through it.
The preceding portion of Fox 43 AM Live was sponsored by Electrical Specialists.